Alright, let's talk about today, because today was an exciting day. Sort of. So, today. So what happened today was I woke up in the morning and watched some Supernatural and play some Xbox, and then I said to my mum, well, I might actually take the VFR for a test drive, because I haven't ridden it in so long, and I get nervous, because it's a heavier bike. The heaviest bike I've ridden would probably be my Grom. I mean, I have ridden other bikes. I know I have. I've ridden that B-King, and I think I've ridden a Ninja. I've definitely ridden the VFR. I don't know, I just don't remember. But yeah, I got nervous, because it's the slow speeds that make me nervous. But anyway, I said, alright, let's do it. So I jumped on the bike and started my journey. And I rode from the servo to school, because I thought I'd visit the second groundskeeper, who was working today. And it was really, I want to say exciting, but it wasn't really exciting. It just felt nice. It was always low RPMs. Every bike I ride always at high RPMs. It was very gutsy if I wanted it to be. The Speedo was out by quite a bit, but I'll get to that. And yeah, it was a good ride. Anyway, before I actually went on this ride, I pulled the speedometer apart, and I tried to, I swapped them over, because I had a miles per hour one, and I made it kilometers per hour. My dad had two speedometers, one from America, and I swapped them over, and that took up most of my day, to be honest. The swapping was alright, but the whole putting the broken fairing back together was pretty challenging. Anyway, then I went for the ride. Then I got back home. Then my dad got home. And then me and him pulled the tacho apart to try and get the temp gauge working. We got the temp gauge working after many long, maybe a couple of hours trying to fucking figure it out. However, now the fuel gauge doesn't work. I don't know. It doesn't matter, because I know when I'm low on fuel, the fuel reserve light comes on, so it doesn't really matter, as long as the temp gauge works. But yeah, there's a few issues with this bike, but hopefully I can buy it off him. Well, I have. Well, it's in the talks, but I'm buying it off of him. And yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it was a big day. Mostly the VFR, just working on the VFR, and then take it for a ride. It was a really good ride, and I really love listening to that V4 cam gear motor. Oh, it sounds so nice. And I had no problem riding it, which was really good. But yeah, that's all. I'm gonna go now. I gotta shower, and then go and watch Supernatural, I think, in bed, and call it a night. I got work tomorrow. Peace. I just had this on because I was working outside. Bye.